Well, hi there folks, it's Matt Hayson here looking at everything going down in and around the Sydney property market this week. Now, I'm going to answer the most global, universal question every real estate agent is asked constantly, and that is, what is happening in the market? So I'm going to give that a shot this week. Now, this is Sydney after all, so it's always a good market. There are just different shades of good, and in our view, we are probably at the lower level of a good Sydney property market. In fact, as we move through the month of May, we're seeing a pretty reliable trading pattern emerge between buyers and sellers. As we know, the auction clearance rate remains firmly anchored in that early 50% bracket, and it's been so for most of this year, according to SQM research. As a result of that, we know that there are currently active, on average, 1 to 2 good buyers per property, and it's a pretty evenly poised negotiation for 80% of what's listed on the market between buyers and sellers. We also know it's a very price-sensitive market, and for good reason. We've got this high rate environment which is really lingering around, and still some uncertainty and conjecture. Will the RBA cut the cash rate this year, or will they surprise us and actually lift the cash rate? So we've got this high cost of living, high cost of building, and harder access to find funds for borrowing, which is just weighing heavily on buyers at the present time about how they make such a big financial decision such as buying a property. We also know at the end of April though, listings started to make their traditional tightening up as we move into the cooler months of the year. So supply and demand remains pretty evenly poised, which is a good thing. So what does all of this mean as we break it down? Well, in our view, this is an opportune time for buyers to be paying very close attention to what's available in the market, because an uncertain environment means that opportunities really do come up and rise to the surface. We know that right now you've got less competition in the market in terms of buyer competition. We don't have to go back a couple of years ago when you turn up to an auction, there'd be 10 people bidding and the opening bid might be hundreds of thousands of dollars above the reserve. That's not really unfolding in the market right now. We've also got sellers who are more open to hearing offers and general negotiation around terms that might be favourable to you, including things such as a longer settlement in case you need to sell your existing home in order to make that next purchase. You've also got more time. Isn't time a nice thing when you're making such a big decision, such as buying a property? Now, in a hot market, you might be having to make a decision after seeing a property in just 15 minutes. Right now though, buyers are seeing a property 3, 4, even up to 5 times and making a good, well-founded, considered decision. So in our view, this is a very important time for buyers to be paying attention, because there's also some excellent property coming onto the market, which folks leads us into this weekend where I'd like to put 3 amazing properties on your radar to check out this weekend, including 2 very different Californian bungalows, starting with 165 Wardell Road in Earlwood. Now look at this fine example of Californian bungalow architecture. The home is on over 1,000 square meters of land. Absolutely fantastic. Almost a 17-meter frontage. And you can see here it is set for redesign, reimagination to create your long-term family home. Currently though, 5 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double car parking, and for further information you can speak with Jim and Joseph on that one. Then we move across to 22 Mont Street in Russell Lee. This is already a reinvented Californian bungalow, a striking facade, impeccable interiors, where the owners have really pushed the boundaries on quality here. It currently has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, lock-up parking, and you can speak with Dan, Alex, or Ty on that one. Then we move across into Birchgrove, arguably one of the best streets in the entire area at 11 Ballast Point Road. This is a sizable home, dual street access and northerly water views. Really, again, bring your own adventure here. You can create an absolute masterpiece. You are surrounded by multi-million-dollar real estate here, and that dual street access really does offer something very special here. Currently though, 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, double car parking, very hard to find on the Birchgrove Peninsula, and you can speak with Danny or Samantha or even Anna on that one. So folks, that is what's going down in and around the property market this week. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next week.